Hello students, welcome to maths class. So we are dealing with definite integrals, right? So in this definite integrals we are applying new formulas. In previous class we got integral 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power of mx cos to the power of nx when m and n are even, right? So here also we are applying that type of problem. We are doing repeated problems. That means repeated problems means these are the questions which are repeated in your board exams, right? So come on, now come to the first question. What is that first question? Given that find the integral 0 to 1 x to the power of 3 by 2 root of 1 minus x into dx. What I said, whenever root is there in the problem, right? So try to go for substitution method, right? So here you take your x as sine square theta, right? So inside the root x is there. So 1 minus sine square theta, we can go for identity and we will get cos square theta. So square and square root will get cancelled, isn't it? So put x is equal to sine square theta. Then what happens differentiating with respect to x? Dx by d theta is equal to, it is x to the power of n form, right? There I said x is variable. Instead of x we can have any variable. So what is the d by dx of x to the power of n? N into x to the power of n minus 1, right? So it is 2 into sine theta to the power of 2 minus 1 is 1, no need to write, into d by dx of that variable. D by dx of sine theta is cos theta. Okay, so now we want a dx. In the question we are having dx. So dx is equal to, it is 2 sine theta into cos theta d theta. That means we changed the entire problem in terms of thetas, isn't it? Instead of x we will write here sine square theta, here also, and instead of dx we will write this one. That means your entire problem will be now in terms of theta, means we have to change the limits also in terms of theta. Already I said so many times in definite integrals, right? If we go for substitution, our problem will changes to another variable. So you have to change the limits also into another variable, right? So come on, now you take your upper limit. So problem is in terms of x, means limits also will be in terms of x. So it is given that x is equal to 1. Now substitute in this one. So 1 is equal to sine square theta. So we can write 1 as 1 square, isn't it? So 1 square is equal to sine theta whole square. What is the meaning? Taking square root on both sides. 1 is equal to sine theta. Sine of which angle is equals to 1? Sine 90. So sine theta is equal to 1 means what will be that angle? Sine 90 is 1. So your theta is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so next you take your lower limit, right? What is your lower limit? X is equal to 0, right? So substitute in this one. So 0 is equal to sine square theta. We can write this as 0 square is equal to sine theta whole square. Okay, so 0 is equal to sine theta implies sine of which angle is 0? Sine 0 is 0. So theta is equal to 0. Once we converted the limits in terms of another variable, you take the problem. So therefore, what is your problem? It is integral 0 to 1, right? X to the power of 3 by 2 root of 1 minus x dx is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2 we got, isn't it? After the conversion we got the limits as 0 to pi by 2. So x place we have taken sine square theta. So sine square theta to the power of 3 by 2 root of 1 minus, come on, sine square theta into dx is 2 sine theta cos theta into d theta. Okay, so inside the integral, suppose we are having any constants, we have to write outside, right? So 2 is a constant, you write 2 outside of your integral, it is 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so here your 2 cancel, so you are having sine cube theta, and 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta, so square root cancel into sine theta into cos theta into d theta. Okay, so is equal to 2 into 0 to pi by 2. Come on, sine cube theta into sine theta, sine to the power of 4 theta, right? So it is sine to the power of 4 theta. Cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta, right? Cos square theta d theta. So which form it is? It is in this form, sine to the power of mx cos to the power of nx, right? So here your m is equal to 4 and n is equal to 2. Both are, come on, both are even, right? So whenever both are even, which formula we have to go for? We have to go for that formula. So what is that? Integral 0 to pi by 2. Come on, sine to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx dx is equal to, it starts with n minus 1 upwards by m plus n. Next n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 till 1 by m plus 2. Then again it starts with m minus 1 by m till 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay, that is the formula when m and n are even. Okay, so therefore this is 2 into, come on, integral 0 to pi by 4, this formula, n minus 1, n is 2, so 2 minus 1 by m plus n, that is 4 plus 2. Okay, so in the starting only 2 minus 1 means 1, 1 by m plus 2 form it is, see, 1 by m plus n form, right? M plus 2, m is 4, 4 plus 2. Okay, we have taken m plus n, but where we have to stop? 1 by m plus 2 we have to stop. So 2 minus 1 is 1, m plus 2, m is 4, 4 plus 2, it is there. So we have to stop. Then we have to start with m minus 1. What is your m? 4. So 4 minus 1 by 4. Where we have to stop? At 1 by 2. Right. So next 4 minus 3 by 4 minus 2. M minus 1 by m into m minus 3 by m minus 2. Like that we have to take the values till 1 by 2. Now observe, 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2, 1 by 2. So whenever 1 by 2 comes, we have to stop and we have to write into pi by 2. Okay, so be careful while taking this formula. Is equal to 2 into, come on, 1 by, how much it is? 6, right? Into this one, it is 3 by 4. Okay, and this is 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay, so 2 cancel, right? 3 ones are 3 twos are. So is equal to, it is pi by, come on, 2 fours are 8, 8 twos are 16. That is the answer of your question. Okay, so now this is 4 marks question. So generally square root is there, inside x is there, we will take the values so that it suits our identity formulas. 1 minus sine square form it should come. So we can write that as cos square theta, square root will get cancels. Okay, so now come to the second question. So what is your second question? So 0 to integral 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power of 7x dx. Observe, if we want to apply these formulas, compulsory the roots, the limits must be from 0 to pi by 2. The bounds must be from lower bound, upper bound, or lower limit, upper limit must be 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So, here also 0 to pi by 2, here also 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So, come on, first take that question. What is that? Integral 0 to pi by 2. It is sine to the power of 7x dx. So, we know one formula. What is that formula? Integral 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power of nx dx is n minus 1 by n into n minus 3 by n minus 2 into n minus 5 by n minus 4 till 2 by 3 if n is odd, right? If n is even, we will get to 1 by 2, you have to stop, into pi by 2 will be there. Similarly for cos also, if n is even, see this thing, first values will be same, but ending value will be different. If n is odd, it will come 2 by 3, you have to stop there only. If n is even, your value will stop at 1 by 2, then into pi by 2 you have to take, it is a formula, right? N is even, n is odd. Actually for sine, for cos, for both, if n is even, you will get this formula, n is odd, you will get this formula, either sine or cos. Sine to the power of nx, cos to the power of nx will have same formulas, right? When n is even, one form, when n is odd, another form. Okay. So, here if you observe, what is your n? N is equal to 7, which is odd, isn't it? Odd number, right? Odd means odd number, even number and odd number. So, we know the formula. What is that formula? 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power of nx into dx is equal to, what is that formula? Already I said to you, it starts from n minus 1 by n, right, into next n minus 3 by n minus 2. When it is odd, it ends at 2 by 3. Okay. So, therefore, directly you can take, that means for formula marks will be there, half mark will be there for the formula. So, compulsory you have to write the formula, then you have to solve the question. Okay. So, is equal to, come on, what is your n? N is 7. So, n minus 1. So, 7 minus 1 by 7. Next, 7 minus 3 by 7 minus 2. Next, 7 minus 5 by 7 minus 3. Where we have to stop? At 2 by 3. When 2 by 3 comes, we have to stop. Now observe, 7 minus 5 is nothing but a 2, and downward 7 minus 3 is nothing but a 3, right? So, it is nothing but, 7 minus 4 it is. Sorry, right? 7 minus 2, 7 minus 4, next 7 minus 6, like that. So, 7 minus 4 is nothing but 3. So, 2 by 3 we have to stop. Okay. So, is equal to, it is, come on, 6 by 7 into 7 minus 3, that is 4 by, this is 5. Okay. So, next 7 minus 5, that is 2 by 3, we have to stop. Okay. So, come on, how we will do it? It is 3, right? 3 2s. Okay. That's all. No further simplification. So, 2 4s 8, 8 2s 16, right? So, 16 by 7 5s 35 is the answer of your question. Okay. Come to the third question. What is your third question? Integral 0 to pi by 2. Come on, cos to the power of 8x, right? Cos to the power of 8x dx. So, what is n? 8. Which number? Even number, right? Whenever it is even number, it ends at 1 by 2 into pi by 2 we have to take, right? So 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of nx dx is equal to n minus 1 by n into n minus 3 by n minus 2 till 1 by 2 into pi by 2. That is the formula. Okay, so therefore integral 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of 8x dx is equal to, your n is 8, right? So it is 8 minus 1 by 8, 8 minus 3 by 8 minus 2, come on, 8 minus 5 by 8 minus 4, right? Next 8 minus 7 by 8 minus 6. See, 8 minus 7, 1. 8 minus 6, 2. 1 by 2. Once 1 by 2 comes, you have to stop and you have to write into pi by 2. Okay, that is the procedure. For 2 marks, these 2 questions are important, most repeated questions. So, 7 by 8, right? Next, it is 5 by 6. Right, next it is 3 by 4, right? Next it is 1 by 2 into pi by 2. So any cancellations possible? So observe, it is 3 2s, that's all, no further simplifications. So 7 5s 35 pi, right, by 2 2s 4, right? So next 4 4s are 16, 16 2s are 32, right? 32 into 8, 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 25, that is 256, right? So this is the answer of your question. Okay, so small simplifications will be there in the question. Okay, these second and third questions are important for 2 marks. Okay, so only same formula, when it is odd, right, it stops at 2 by 3. When it is even, it stops at 1 by 2, then into 1 by 2 we have to take according to the formula. Even pi comes, odd no pi will be there in your answer. Okay, so and this one, whenever roots are there to the power of like this, some x values are inside the roots, then we will go for substitution method, 4 marks question, right? And x square, then sin theta we will take, only x is there, we will take sin square theta, so that 1 minus sin square cos square theta, we will go for our identity, right? So 1 minus sin square cos square, square square it will get cancel. And whenever we go for a substitution method, we have to change the limits also. That means after substitution, your entire problem will be in terms of another variable, right? So our limits also must be in terms of another variable. Once you change the limits, apply it, and it comes in the form of which form? Sin to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx. If m and n are even, then we have to take this formula. Always sin power should be taken as m and cos power should be taken as n. Okay, be careful with these things. Okay, practice these problems perfectly. That's all for today. Have a nice day.